Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Diamond Billiard Products and Accu-Stats Video Productions, it's my pleasure to welcome you to the 2015 Derby City Classic Bank Pool Division Final Match. Thank you so much. We're broadcasting to you live here in the Accu-Stats Arena at the Horseshoe, Southern Indiana, the home of the Derby City Classic. 411 players have tried to get where these two gentlemen are, and 409 of them didn't make it. We have got a tremendous matchup for you. As a little bit of irony, before I introduce the players, these two gentlemen have been best friends for well on to 35 years. They've each participated in all 17 Derby City Classics, and they have been trying to get to this point for 17 years where they could meet each other in the Bank Pool Division Finals, and it's finally happened. So it's a real special treat. So with that being said, really, they're both going to be winners no matter who gets the big check, and all of us are winners by being able to watch the two of you gentlemen play. So thank you both so much for entertaining us and for your greatness in this most difficult game. All right, here we go. Our first competitor from Greenville, South Carolina. He is a former Derby City Bank Pool champion. He holds 2 U.S. Open Bank Pool crowns. He's a former Derby City all-around world champion. He's a member of the Bank Pool Hall of Fame, the One Pocket Hall of Fame. He's the youngest man ever inducted into those, and he did so simultaneously. He's the owner and promoter of the Great Southern Billiards Tour. He's sponsored by Lomax Cues, Nick Varner Cues and Cases, Tiger Products, and Andy Gilbert Custom Cues. Ladies and gentlemen, would you kindly welcome the Cannon? It's Shannon Daulton. His opponent from Owenton, Kentucky. He's a 2-time U.S. Open Bank Pool champion. He's a 2-time Derby City Bank Pool champion. He's a former Derby City all-around world champion, master of the table. He too is in the Bank Pool Hall of Fame. He's the author of 2 unbelievable DVDs, Pool Secrets of a World Champion and Bank Lessons with JB. He's sponsored by Lomax Cues, New to You Cues, Simonis, and Diamond Billiard Products. Ladies and gentlemen, your very own John Brumback. One race to 3 for the championship, gentlemen. Good luck to both of you. At this time, I'm going to send it upstairs to Mark Wilson and Bill Gibbs. Take it away, guys. Good luck, everybody.
Here we go, the finals of the Derby City Classic Bank Pool Championship. Hello and welcome, pool fans. Mark Wilson and Billy Gibbs on the call. Capacity crowd generating a lot of energy. How are you feeling about this title match, Billy?
Man, excited doesn't even begin to express it. And the second thing is, I got to say it's too close to call, Mark. Both of these guys have previously won this tournament. Both of these guys have known each other for a lifetime, really. You know, John met Shannon when he was probably about 15 years old, and he was playing sets with his father, Gerald, and Shannon came up on the table beside of them. And I think Johnny told me they were playing $200 sets. Shannon looked over and said, "Hey, mister, you don't have to play my dad for all them games. You can step over here and play me for $50 a game." Well, they're playing for it all tonight. And 2 better players I don't think you can find playing bank pool.
Shannon just came off the semifinal match where he defeated Efren Reyes. Both the players were on the hill. Shannon came up with some great shots there to close that out. And, Brumback's won this title several times. Shannon's won it before. Been a couple years since we've seen Brumback in the finals. We began the week 411 bank pool players. Can you imagine that part of it? And all the great bank pool players were here. These guys have been tested.
Well, 411 players, that's an interesting statement because Greg told me that's the most bank pool players we've had here at the casino since we've been here. Now, we had more when we were over at the Executive West in Louisville, but this is the biggest field we've ever had here. And I might add, Mark, the other gentleman we just mentioned, Greg Sullivan, he was inducted into the Bank Pool Hall of Fame tonight. So
cool.
this is really fitting tribute to Kentucky Bank Pool.
Yeah. Kentucky, the only state in the world where you ever get 411 players to play in a bank pool tournament. That's kind of like their state pastime, bank pool.
Well, and the cream's risen to the top because you've got two of the best in the world, no doubt. And arguably maybe the best in the world, and certainly the best in the world title will go to one of them shortly.
One thing that John Brumback does is he breaks the balls so good. He doesn't overhit them, but he just hits them sweet and gets a lot of ball action, and he generates a lot of offense from his break.
Well, a lot of people overlook the fact that Johnny's a really good 9-ball player. It's not unusual, for a top world-class player to be that way. But John's always had a great break. That's what I was going to add to that.
I suppose that's true. I knew him as a 9-ball player, and I always marveled at how good he broke. Just as I say that, he mishits the head ball a little bit and be a dry break.
Well, it looks like Shannon's kind of got, a little bit of a difficult start here. He's got a possibility with the 7-ball, maybe. Really can't tell from here just how easy it would be to beat the cue ball into the 1. That's the problem there.
I think he can stiffen it up. I don't think he has to try to pass it.
And I think you're right. That's what he's going to do.
Straight back, blue 7. That's the light blue 7.
Nicely
Stiffen it
done.
up, great. Played position. Got a very routine cross-corner 1 ball. Now, he knows he's going to play it. He wants to kind of get an idea where he's going to put the cue ball, though. This could lead to a couple other good opportunities.
Nicely done.
They're great.
And he went right into the patch hoping to get something there.
Looks like the 6th ball is sticking
What about
out.
the 4, too?
Well, that's a longer
Got his
ways.
choice.
Yeah, I think the 6 because he can come along the rail here. Very similar to the shot that he just made. Oh, he hit that good.
Nicely.
Yep, I'm going to say he's got a great chance to run out here.
And, one thing we mentioned at the beginning of the match that they've known each other their whole lives, basically Shannon's. They're good friends and have been from the very beginning.
Nope, Shannon's shooting at game ball here. Big favorite to make it. Opens with a 5 and out, and Shannon Daulton leads this match 1-0.
Hats off to Shannon there. That was a tough way to start, and he made it look easy.
Yeah, once he made that stiff 7-ball straight back, then everything kind of opened up. He played position on the 1. Was never in trouble.
And you can see right away, these aren't slow players. This is going to go quick.
Yeah, we have Brumback can be very deliberate now that I think about it, but we are using the 45-second shot clock. Carl Kantowitz is the referee for this match. Now, Daulton scratched a couple times on the break in his previous match, and he was kind of lucky to escape that mistake. Brumback did not scratch, so he forced Shannon to come up with a bank without the help of ball in hand behind the head string.
Well, in the match with Efren, I felt like, from out here watching, Shannon was nervous on the break. He overamped a little bit, and he kind of knew he was doing that, but he just couldn't seem to get control of it, during that match.
Well, you only get 3 breaks.
Now.
You don't have much time. You only get 3 breaks. It goes pretty fast. But, yeah, you make a good point because I noticed he did take a kind of a excessive long time and then maybe too much over the ball. He kind of mishit it because he was putting so much emphasis on it. Normally, he has a great break as well.
And there's going to be a good example.
Whoa, that is a killer break.
Parked the cue ball, made a ball on the break, wing ball. He's going to have a shot on the 8. I don't know if he'll choose to go that way.
And then he's going to take a look at the 2. He's very close to the 2, but that play is just a little bit more difficult than the 8.
You do have to, on these blue label tables, you've got to hit this slow and let it walk back into the pocket. You don't want to really hit the 2 ball hard.
Well, I think he's playing the 8. I think the 8's a little bit the better shot.
He's putting a lot into this. He wants to make this 8 because he's going to leave something cross-side when he shoots this. If he goes that way. He's going with a 4. That let him get up table, but I think he's going to come right back in and leave a cross-side.
Well, now we get our first look at John Brumback here in the finals.
Well, this first shot's going to be the 1 cross side, probably. He'll look at a couple other things just to see where the lay is. With that 9 ball in the pocket and the 5 and the 7 down there, everything on that end of the table doesn't lay so well. But speed of the cue ball here makes this 1 ball, and Johnny's going to fire it, no doubt. Cut and run up table, and he may have the 8 next. Well, hit the 7 full or 6 ball full in the face. That stopped the cue ball.
It looks like a reasonable cross side on the 6 ball for Shannon. He goes right to it. He's looking at it. Likely to pick up position for another shot.
6 ball cross corner.
Cross corner on the 6, I believe.
Okay, he's going cross corner. This will be a pretty shot. Oh, he hits those good.
Yeah, that's all nothing but net all the way in. Very nicely done. But what do you do here? You got to come up with something.
Well, does the 3 pass the 1 so he can get it back here? It looks like it might.
I think you can get straight back on the 3, but it's going to have to hold it a little bit.
He'll take a good shot for sure. He's on the rail. You can't just, he's going to have to jack up a little bit. Doesn't want to follow down and scratch.
I think he'd like to leave the cue ball back in the vicinity of the end rail where he is at now. Oh, he stayed
hit
right
that
there.
good.
Wow.
He hit that good. Not perfect, but hit it well.
Well, that got him off to a 1-0 lead in games and balls in this rack. It's a tough table right now.
Very tough. There's a couple balls hanging and not much available. 8 ball blocks everything straight back from the 7 and the 5. I don't know if he can go 1 ball cross side or a couple rails cross side, or if he'd even want to take that on. Might be looking at playing some kind of a trick shot on the 8. 2 or 3 cushions.
2 rails, 8 ball.
2 railer, he said. 2 rails on the side. I think that's what I heard him call.
It's 2 rails on the side.
Boy, I like the way he hit it. You like that one, Billy?
Got it, too. Very nicely done. Yeah, look at the cue ball, Mark. That shot was all about the cue.
That's pure knowledge there. He recognized that was his best bet. Now he's got a straight back. Freddie Benevegna, he used to call this one the Dixie Whistler. Like a train coming through because you got to stiffen it up coming straight back.
Well, and that goalie's wide open, too.
Went short.
Shannon's calling it for the side. Stop 5 ball.
Yeah, that 5 landed pretty nice. He also has a possibility of the 2 cross side.
Well, if you notice now, too, the table's wide open. You know, John didn't really get the benefit of the work that was in that.
Yep, Shannon came up short. We're going to get a second look at that 2-rail shot. This is so pretty. Pocket speed. Once it leaves this cushion, it's on route the whole way. I mean, there's no doubt that it's going to be very, very close. Lightly brushed the point on the way in.
That was a beauty, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Brumback's going to have to do something here. He's going to walk this ball cross side, and he's going to bring the cue ball back down table. I'm pretty sure he's going to have to go that way. He may hit it hard knowing that he wants to get the cue ball back, and that stiffened it up, and he scratched. Oh, boy, that was tough. And there goes the one ball he had that tied him with Shannon. Daulton's going to play that one cross side, I believe.
Now that's a shot I thought John might have had earlier, but he turned it down. And given the way Shannon's looking at it, it must be tougher than I thought it was initially.
Well, one of the tough things about this is the cue ball gets to run. And I think both of them are a little leery, but, you know, with the pockets tied up at either end of the table, nicely struck. Look at the, oh, man, just over ever so slightly and brushed that point.
Yeah, any more speed on it than that, and he could have made it, but just expanded just right at the last second. I think we're going to see a 4-ball go 2 cushions in the side.
I was going to say, you're going to see that 2 rail on the side again.
Why would he choose that? Well, he's very close to the 4. He figures to make a good hit at it, and it's relatively safe.
Well, the 3 ball's a danger if he parks the cue ball right there, so he's got to be real confident if he makes this. And he hit it with authority. Pulled the cue ball underneath the 3, so he didn't leave that cross corner.
Took that out of play altogether.
But now he's got the cross corner on the 5.
Takes a good hit. Shannon's definitely playing it. Cannot rub the 3 on the way by either.
And he didn't.
Oh, Shannon, what a nice shot there. Shannon's picked up some momentum since that last match.
Well, I think you'll see the 8 ball straight back.
This is the spot shot that's ever present when you play bank pool. If you're going to practice bank pool, practice a lot of balls off this spot. Comes up so frequently.
And this will put Shannon at 3 if he makes this. Shot it softly and perfectly. Didn't touch a thing. 2 ball now, cross corner.
Yeah, hello, Mr. 2-ball. Big shot here.
Perfect.
Oh, nice hit.
He had to stiffen that up, too. Did you notice he hit a little harder to get it shorter?
Couple choices. He could play the 7 straight back. That might be the easiest. But you're closer to the rail. Kind of awkward for a left-hander to get at it, though. This is game ball here. Overcut it just a little bit.
Yeah, it's going to come up short.
But commanding lead now for Shannon Daulton. 4-0 in this game. That's not insurmountable by any stretch of the imagination, but it sort of does force John to get some offense going. Shannon will never touch the 1 or the 9 ball on his shots. You will leave that to John Brumback to deal with. That makes his lead even bigger. Having balls hanging.
Straight back on the 4, and he overhit it.
A close range shot here on the 3. I think we're going to see him cut it backwards. Or the 7, cross side.
7 cross sides the shot. Question is, can he get the ball out of there? That's why he's looking at it again. He didn't want the cue ball going in the direction of the 1. Like you said, he wants to leave those pockets blocked up. But this is something that he's probably got a good chance of making at least 90% of the time, probably. So he's going to shoot this. Just wants to be right in the pocket. Oh, he made it on the long. That's unusual to see a guy miss that on the long side. To see it go short, that's more common.
He wanted to make sure he didn't scratch, so he probably hit it a little fat when he stunned down.
Well, he didn't want to hit that 1 either. I think that might have been part of what was going on there as well. But John's got a good start here with the 3 cross corner.
Yeah, this is a good enough bank that he will try to play some position from. He expects to get this.
Kind of at the point where he's sort of forced to play position and open those balls up as soon as he gets the opportunity, too.
Straight back 7.
I like that. He's
Straight
going
back
with a 4. Yep.
Okay.
And that was the danger there all along. I didn't see that going past.
And now Shannon has a very nice shot to capture game number 2. 4-ball cross corner. That's foregone. Making it. That's another story.
I think this will go right in. Walking right towards the opening. There it goes.
And just wiggle its way home. Shannon Daulton captures game number 2. Leads this final match 2-0. Pretty up-tempo, fast-paced match, like you said, Billy.
Oh, yeah. Well, a lot of bank pool matches start out like this, too.
Shannon will be racking and breaking here.
A lot of times, as you know, in short rack banks, a guy takes off to a 2-0 lead, and the other guy comes back and wins 3-2 because of the fast-paced nature of it. And it's a lot to do with how the balls open up, as you can see as well, too. Because in that last rack, Shannon got the balls open by breaking the balls as well as he did, but the pockets closed up. Because of the position of the balls, they all went towards the pockets and hung. And they stayed there really for the length of the game.
Right.
I've seen Brumback win matches like that in that position before. But,
yeah, for sure.
It wasn't meant to be there.
No. Well, Shannon, he needs to make a good break here on the end. This would be his last break of the match here, and he broke him so good the time before. And he'd love to hit him that well again.
I think you'll see this guy jump up as high as the lights if he wins this match 3-0.
Yeah, no, it'd be huge. It's in the Bank Pool Hall of Fame, so imagine this would be a nice feather in his cap.
I believe both of them are, aren't they?
Yeah.
A lot of similarities between these two guys.
Okay, not a bad hit. Not quite as good as the previous one. He well trickled forward. He might have a straight back on the 9 here. He might not. I don't know if the 3's in the way. Find out shortly.
I think it'll pass. Well,
It's hard to
looking
tell.
at the overhead monitor, it doesn't look like that.
Yeah, and it plays well for a left-hander, so he would notice right away if that was a go shot. So he's gonna play the 3-ball straight back.
Or maybe the 6-ball straight back. That's kind of gutsy, but it'll go. It'll go past the 3 very easily. He's going to be in the banking patch when he's done, too. He wants to take this home right now. But
Here we get our first real good opportunity for John Brumback to come up here and exert some influence in this match.
and one of the dangers you've called out for many years, when you leave the ball in the patch and you play position for the next shot, a lot of times you have this. He didn't mean to get that double kiss, but the speed had it coming back there the whole time. Kiss or not, this would have been a little different position. And if Johnny makes this, he's going to have at least one shot and probably 3.
Make it he did. Now he's on the 4-ball. Possibly the 6-ball.
Possibly the 3-ball.
I think the 6-ball is going to be, I think it laid up best for that. Settled into the cushion.
Yeah, shooting off the rail, I kind of like your shot there. I like the 6. You know, you got to like Brumback's mechanics, too. Oh, boy. Now we're going. Probably the 5-ball next, you think? Straight back on the 5,
Unless
even the 9 sitting
the
there.
1 looks tricky. It expanded enough. 5-ball, he's going to have to jack up over the 4 a little bit. And he's called it. This was kind of similar to the shot that Shannon stiffened up in the first game, the 7-ball. A little more angle going in than what he wants coming out. Probably uses a little tick of left English. That's all he needs.
And there it is. Oh, didn't get it. Well, Shannon has opportunity number 2 here. John got 2 balls that time. But I believe Shannon will be firing that one. He might not. He might roll this, actually. Taking a look at it, rolling it might be better. Just depends on what he wants to come up with next. If he comes down below the side pocket, he's going to hit it hard. Come up for the 8 if he hits it slow. Huh? Missed it and didn't get there. That leaves John an option. I'm not sure if the 8 will go cross corner or not because of the position of the 7.
How about cross side, though? I think the 8 goes cross side. Pretty
Yeah,
close.
That's a really tough shot, too.
Yeah. Nope, that's not good enough. If it was a good shot, John would be playing it, so it's not.
Straight back on the 7, I believe.
Spot shot, 7.
He's going to play this underneath him, too. Missed it. Boy, missed that pretty bad, but he got the cue ball all the way down here. That was a good part of the shot. Now it's getting a little dangerous. You know, Shannon might... Let's see if he plays safe here or if he does cross something. I don't like anything except playing safe, I think.
Safety.
Needs a little more speed, maybe.
Yeah, he hit the 7 just a little heavier than he anticipated, looked like.
And he left him where John can bridge. This is always dangerous, but I don't think Johnny has much either, really. It's the same table almost virtually.
Yeah.
He could cross corner the 8 and still get back up table. That's a possibility.
The 4 is a little bit in the way for that, isn't it?
It could be. That's hard to tell from this angle. I mean, looking at it on the monitor or overhead, I think it might be.
It's one of those, if you hit it good, it's not a problem. It's when you just barely miss it, then it becomes a big problem.
Yeah, you don't want to leave the cue ball on the other end of the table is the point. Straight back on the 4. Well,
That will return to the table.
and when 4 spotted, can the 3 get past it? Can he get past the 4?
Well, Shannon's taking a look at the 8, too, because he knows when he cuts across it, it
Cross
puts the
corner,
proper
yep.
spin. No, cross side.
Cross side?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's got just enough to get it there. He got it.
Oh, great
Good
shot.
call, Mark.
Great shot.
Now you'll see cross side, won't you, on the 4 ball?
Yeah,
Once
I think
again.
so. I think so. And boy, you know, if he could make this one, he'd have another good chance to score at least one more bank.
Well, he's got to be pretty much on the money for this one. I don't have any problem at all with him staying down there on this. And there it is. Now, probably cross corner on the 1.
Yeah.
Stay right there. And you got the 3 next. For a left-handed player, that lays real well. Didn't stick. No, he came forward. Wow. He's not taking any chances at all.
No, that's where he had to hit it, and I think it was just center ball to get the speed and everything. Because that hit the middle of the pocket. It wasn't like it was all out safety. He didn't barely get it there. He was balls to the wall, make that cross corner.
Absolutely. I was just looking at, had he made that, the 3 ball would have gone cross corner next. Cross side.
Gorgeous shot. And this is match ball here. It's a beautiful run. He declared straight back.
I think he'll play it straight back. This is for the win, right?
Well, he said 3 ball straight back. I heard him.
5, 4. Yeah, this is it. Mix this and it's over. Just short. And with the pocket tied up, Johnny needs all 3 balls. He's going to have the 3 cross side. This is a difficult shot, too. Only because he needs to get the 2 balls open. Oh, wow. Playing the 5. It'll go past the 9. Boy, this is tight.
Sure is. If you're ever prone to flinch or anything, this is the one that'll bring it out of you. But John seems to think this goes. So.
And it does. Look at that.
Ooh, what a shot.
He turned that nicely.
Ooh, what a shot. Well, Daulton needs one ball. Brumback needs both.
Straight back underneath him.
He's going to stiffen this up that much? Wow. This takes nerves of steel to play that one.
Oh, boy.
That's a hard shot.
I think he's going to leave a cross side, though.
At the very least. Cross corner. Yeah, Shannon's going to play this cross corner.
Yeah, it came up a little shorter. I mean, cross corner is certainly possible, and the cue ball will have the benefit of going to the other end of the table. If he misses it, at worst case scenario, he could hang it up, put Johnny on the other end rail, and there ain't much can be done from there for Brumback. And I'm wrong about worst case scenario. By worst case scenario is the ball goes in the pocket and the match is over.
Right. Yeah. Shannon figures to at least hang it. Match ball right here, the 3 ball. It's not going to get there, is it?
Well, it's going to be in the pocket, though.
A whisker harder. That's how close he is to the title. All right. Well.
And he hit the ball a little thin. If you notice, the ball traveled, a great distance, the cue ball did.
If he hits it just a little 1 iota harder, even though it rubs because it straightens up a little bit, and it wouldn't take him much.
Because it hit the end rail, the 3 ball bounced the end rail.
Well, John might be playing the 9 ball straight back.
He needs both balls.
Yeah, he might be able to pass the cue ball in front of the 9 and maybe have the cue ball attack the 3 with this shot.
He's looking at that.
He would like to make the 9 and the 3 on this shot. That would put himself in position to possibly reclaim this game. Oh, boy.
Double kissed.
I have to say, John's jumping up a little bit. I'm used to him still staying down at the end of it. So he's not exhibiting form that would indicate that he's been in competition a lot lately.
Well, Shannon's got a real good cross corner here, and you're going to see it.
I don't know. It's awful close to the double kiss zone for that,
It's
isn't
very
it?
close, but I think he can spin it and make it, and the 3 ball's going to be in the pocket.
He clearly does, too.
Nope.
Yep, it was just too much of a double kiss chance.
Well, he tried to spin it and missed the 3. This is really tough right here. Real tough. Johnny needs both balls, and he doesn't want to leave a shot.
Kicking lightly into the back of the 9, it looks like. No, he even hit it on the way in.
Shannon knows what he doesn't want to do. He doesn't want to make that 3. So he may just bump it. He may make the 3 and leave it on the back of the 9. That would be an excellent shot if you were able to do that from where he's at.
I don't think so. There's no sense putting the 3 in play.
If he freezes it to the back of the 9, it's not a bad shot.
Okay. Well, we'll find out.
He's not going to do it. He's going to leave it sit there.
Yeah, there's no reason for him to move the 3. That 3 helps him, not hurts him. He doesn't need balls in play.
Brumback's just going to roll up to the top of the table.
Yeah, that'd be great because it'd be very hard for Shannon to return that safely. Thereafter, Shannon's going to probably have to put something in play.
Go side rail, lose speed, and come to the end rail.
Yeah, I think Shannon's going to have to put something in play now, Billy.
Yeah. But he'd only like to put one of them in play. So, good hit, Shannon. But now Brumback's got the cross side.
And he can send the cue ball towards the 9. If he was to make this and pocket the 9, then he would have another shot very similar to what he has right now. That being said, it's perilous for double kiss.
He called this cross corner, Mark.
I thought he said cross side.
Did he?
Yeah. Yeah, he's not going to fire at this cross corner.
Man, he's rethinking that.
Yeah, I think it's going to be almost.
I like cross side.
Okay.
You know, he's going
Okay.
to play safe and get them both in play.
Hey, I don't blame him for that.
And this time he came up in the middle, towards the middle of the table.
But much like Nick Varner said, he's not much of an underdog now with both balls in play and Shannon tied up. I mean,
For this game.
yeah, for this game. That's exactly
ever present that he could lose the match with a mistake.
right.
Shannon's got to play safe here. Come back up table.
No, I think he's rolling on top of the 3.
Yeah, I don't like this shot for a
Well-
bunch of reasons. It turned out okay, though. He hit it well, and he stayed behind the 3 enough.
Yeah, he didn't sell out first shot, so that was a pretty good job there. It'd be hard for John to do anything that doesn't allow Shannon some kind of a shot to win.
If you tag that ball and lay on the front of it, you got a little bit of a chance at it. Brumback can get back up table from here. So that's what he's going to do. Then the 3 and go back
Yeah.
upstream.
Well, Shannon's going to have a shot.
Oh, boy, Johnny hit that pretty bad, too. Look at this. It's coming out, though. It's rolling in line. You got at least part of that done. Would have been nice if the cue ball would have been on the rail. But Shannon does have a straight back underneath him on the 3.
Well, this will be his 3rd attempt at match ball. Hit it well wide, and he's going to scratch.
Well, not quite.
Ooh, Shannon
Corner hooked.
got a little lucky there.
No, he's not corner hooked.
Yeah.
Well, we know what's required here. You win the game if you make the 9 ball straight back.
Out of the jaws, though. Whew. That is distasteful.
Pinniger made this shot on Brumback in the finals when, Brumback won the overall by 0.5 point over Pinniger.
He sure did. I remember that shot. I remember.
Hard to forget, but this is something bank players do well.
Yeah, that's what he's playing, too. Remember that year. Boy, it's a tremendous shot if you make it.
Not even close.
Oh, that's a super hard shot.
Not even close. Did he get fortunate?
No,
I don't
he did
think so.
not.
All the way around, that's bad.
Well, there's nothing easy, but in fact, I don't know that you can play this cross corner.
The 9 ball.
That's what I mean. I don't know if it goes that way. It's right in the double kiss, you can't pass it, and then you got a hard time stiffening it. This might be the 2 rails cross
Or
corner
3
shot.
rail and play safe on the top of the 5. 3 rail and 9 and play safe on top of the 5. Or 3, excuse me. Let's see what he decides. He's looking at that 3 ball cross corner. And if it'll go by, he's going to fire it.
Yeah, I think he's right. I think it does go by there. I heard him say 3 ball. Well,
For the match.
4th attempt at match ball.
Oh, boy. Now, John, you finally got a shot. And a good one to start on. You make this, you got another shot on the 9.
Hear a little buzz in the audience out here. They know.
Yes,
Hit
sir.
that nice. Hit that very nice. Now he's kind of in the same spot Shannon was. I don't know if this goes cross corner 1 rail.
9 ball cross corner.
Well, I guess it does.
There it is.
So Shannon
that was close.
Still got life. 4-4 in this game. Daulton leading 2-0.
Boy, that was close. Oh, my goodness.
I thought it was short all the way, but then right at the last moment there, it hit the points, so it's darn close.
Well, it hit the lower side of the point, too. So the ball would have been long. It was walking open. Hit the upper side of the point and came up table. So he had a shot to make it. It was real.
Is Shannon playing this across corner? What is he? He's winding up. What the heck he's doing? I didn't see what he called. Is he going to try to thin this across corner like a one-pocket shot? And then
I think that's what he's doing.
That doesn't even seem possible from here, hardly.
He's going to hit it pretty firm, too.
The cue ball's going to really be hot.
Yep.
Yeah, that's rough.
Well, he's got a little bit, not that he can give away, but he's got a little bit. And look at this. That came out real nice for him.
Yeah.
9 balls on the rail and essentially frozen to the rail.
So this is going to be a 2-cushion cross corner, long rail, or a 1-railer cross
I think
corner.
he'll probably go 1 rail and bring the cue ball back down to the end rail maybe even.
Yeah. No, he's going to stiffen it up. He's going for it.
Wow.
He thinks this goes, and I'm sure he knows, but he's going to have to hit this good. He's not going to be able to flinch his body at it.
Yeah, there's no safety here. There's no thought of safety, I don't think. I think this is just wide open straight for the shot. He's confident.
High velocity shot. No.
Perfect.
Oh, he drilled it. Brumback rallies back to collect his first win. Trails in the match 1-2.
Well, folks, that has to have you on the edge of your seat.
No, pretty exciting game.
Boy, I'm telling you what. I mean, time after time, Shannon had it in his grasp and just came up a little short. Hung that ball up like that.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
That wasn't quite as severe as we thought from our vantage point here, and because he didn't even hit it warp drive, he just hit it crisp.
Yeah, well, it looked a lot different looking at it on the monitor. I mean, it did look like, you had to stiffen it up pretty considerably. But Johnny did a real good job with the speed he hit it at. Of keeping the ball stiff is what I'm saying. I love these guys. I mean, these are 2 of my favorite bank pool players in existence. And watching them play like this, it seems like Brumback's tight like Shannon was in the last match. Mm-hmm. That's what it looks like to me right now. And we'll see if, John can calm down, get it back in gear, and do something with this. But either way, you can't say one thing bad about Shannon Daulton's performance. I mean, it's been straight on the money, except for
Absolutely.
That one shot there in the last game where he hung it up. And that was not an easy attempt, the shot that he was hitting. He just hit it, and just didn't quite get it done. The safety exchange in the middle, I mean, that was well executed by both players. Brumback's safes, though, however, seemed to come up a little bit short of the end rail. They were coming off the end rail long, and the goal was to be on the end rail.
We're going to have a player timeout now, and we'll be right back. Okay, everybody, we're back now. The score remains 2-1. Shannon Daulton. Brumback preparing to break. Finals action here at the Derby City Classic. Wing ball, cue ball.
Scratched on the break.
Well, that's not a good news statement, except there's not an easy or routine cross side. That's one bit of good news.
The bad news for John Brumback is he owes a ball. And that one ball in short rack bank is the moon. It is huge.
Look at this. Shannon's going to have to play safe.
Well, the big advantage he just got spotted a ball.
Oh,
and
yeah.
That's like, I can wait you out at this point. You know what I mean? He definitely can wait John out at this point. From this table, it's not going to be a 5 and out anyway when you look at it. It's going to take a few rounds, exchanges to get the table open. And that will probably be by Brumback's choice, I would imagine. I don't imagine Shannon's going to want to open these things up.
He's going to have to play safe. That's ugly. You rarely see that when someone scratches on the break in 9-ball banks.
Do you go off the 2-9 here, Mark?
No, I think he's going off the 3. I'm not sure, though.
Well, if you make the 9 off the 8 going off the 2-9, it goes up on the spot, and the 2 stays right there, I'm pretty sure. It may come just above the pocket, though, when it comes off the 8. And he played the 8.
4 rails.
And he may make it.
He's tracking to the pocket.
Little long.
Very close.
And that'll be a cross side for John. Oddly enough, a bank pool player can open up the rack here. The 8-ball is very risky going cross side as far as the cue ball goes. But look at the position of the 1 on the 4. Those balls are totally doable if he makes this 8.
I kind of feel like he's going cross corner, though, just with his body language. But you are right. He's aiming it for cross side.
Cross side gets the cue ball where you want to be. Boy, he almost scratched there. He hit that so hard, he didn't even go to the rail. Now Shannon has the advantage of this 4 cross corner.
Daulton stayed down pretty good on that one. Opened up
Didn't
a little
get
bit
it.
too much. No.
Wow, this table is really difficult. The 8-ball could grow straight back. I don't know if he's going to choose to go with this. That's what he's called, straight back underneath him.
8-ball straight back.
I like to see what he's thinking after. If he makes this 8, I'd like to see what he's thinking with the cue ball. A little short. And look at this cross side he left, Mark.
It looks like one cross corner, too.
Yeah, that's as well. That's
Couple
very nice
choices
as well.
here.
It all depends on where you want the cue ball, which shot you shoot.
Probably about equal in difficulty.
The 8-ball's coming down a straighter path for the pocket. You know, much like the Dixie Whistler you were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So that might be a better choice on that avenue. I'm not sure where he wants the cue ball when he's done. There it is.
He drained it. He's going to chip
And he
something
bumped
open.
him. Wow.
Hello, 9-ball cross side.
Yes, sir. Where do you want the cue ball when you're done with this shot, Mark?
Yeah, it looks like he's pinching it. He's going to have to shorten it up, so he's drawing to the side rail. Probably get the 2-ball next if he makes this. Maybe the 1-ball straight back after this.
And remember,
Oh, man.
Brumback owes a ball.
They both arrived at the pocket at the same time. The draw just taking effect in time to allow him to use that type pace. Like Billy said, Brumback still owes the ball.
Four ball tied up. 3-ball tied up by the 5 and the 6.
Trying the 6. No good.
That's going to put it on the spot.
But Shannon Daulton picks up 2 nice banks. Brumback comes to the table. He has a possible cross corner on the 1. Yeah, he's pointing at it right away.
Comes back down table. He can play either the 2 or the 6 if he feels comfortable with this, but
Yeah,
he
I
may
don't.
stiffen it.
No, I don't think he's gonna be able to hit that hard. I think this is a rolling ball hit. I think he may play the 5-ball straight back after this.
5 ball's
Oh, he's
what
playing the 5.
man.
Okay, well, the pace was not right.
And look at what he's leaving. This was the point. He knew he was going to go all out for that 5. And now he's left Shannon with a good cross corner and cross side. This is the one I like playing the 2 here. He doesn't, obviously. He's coming back up table and playing the 6-ball cross corner. Oh, long. Now Brumback's got the one cross side. And actually, look at the table now. Just that one shot, and look at how open everything is. There's still difficulty here, but Johnny can work around this. First thing he's got to do is make that one cross side and see if he can position himself to get the 2 straight back or the 6 straight back underneath him where he stands right here. So make the 1 and leave the straight back.
I think he's going to play the 5, yeah.
He can. He certainly can. If he cleans up that mess down there, though, he might be able to get all his balls. He's going to go down. That puts him in the banking patch, too. That's another thing. So we're back to game plan 1, and it looks like the 6 will be the candidate.
You usually don't see him play balls further away, but nonetheless, he did. He's disappointed.
Well, he really thought
didn't
he was
get
going to
it.
make that, yeah.
Now ball goes back on the spot.
Which leaves Shannon with a perfect cross side.
I think the 2 ball is good, less cut to it.
Perfect cross side there as well.
Yeah.
But Shannon's going to get more than 1 here, and he only needs 3.
Well, it's not a foregone conclusion that he makes this. He's just going to have a real good pass at it.
I'd say it's a
Done
pretty
forward.
good chance.
Yep.
I don't think it's going to go long. I'll be surprised if it does.
Nice shot by the Bank Pool Hall of Famer, Shannon Daulton.
No, there's not much to think about, is there? You want to play safe here?
No, I do not.
No, I'm just saying.
This puts me on the hill.
I'm just saying, Shannon, I was...
I think he wants to make this 1 ball and just make sure he doesn't scratch and take anything if he gets this. Big advantage.
He's in the driver's seat at this point. The 1 certainly goes cross corner and cross side. Just where you want the cue ball to go is the issue. And cross side's looking like what he's playing. And he's
Too
a little
much.
long.
Opened up
That
too
was
much.
Yeah.
Well, I think he should have checked it up with a little bit of inside spin, because had he hit it a little bit thinner, there might have been that double kiss there.
This is a kissy shot if he looks at the 3, which he'll quickly pass on that.
About the 4 straight back. Yep.
Well, looks like he can hold the 3. Wow. This is gutsy right here. He's got a little better angle than I'm looking at. As I look at the overhead monitor, this will go pretty easily. Double kissed. No?
Well, the cue ball just stuck.
That was a really nice shot.
Well, yeah.
It looked like it double kissed coming off the rail just
That
ever
was
so
a-
slightly.
World-class shot. Are these 3 rails cross corner here? Is that what he's calling on the 4? I don't know.
Yeah, if you see this is one of the most beautiful trick shots you'll ever see, but it's so hard from that angle, it's not even funny.
How about the 1 cross corner? Is that? No, he's back to the 4. He wants to play the 4 and at least get loose. No, forget that. Well, he didn't do a great job with that. Now, Shannon's going to definitely play this cross
I'm
side.
pretty surprised at that all the way around. He's left a straight back on the 6, the 4 cross side. Wow. I mean, and that straight back on the 6 is a nice shot. He's hoping Shannon misses this and leaves him the table, but I don't know. You know, the ball count is 3-1. Shannon's got this straight back, and he's going to have another shot if he makes this. Boy, this is all green light from my money. Yes, sir.
Oh, he drained it in there. Nice shot. Long range. Pretty shot.
Look at what he did with the cue ball. He played that pretty conservatively with the cue ball as well.
Well, I don't know. I mean, that was just balls to the wall, make the shot, I don't think.
Well, he did
that
have some effort there to hold the cue ball. He didn't want to let Johnny go.
Shannon recognizes now the dilemma he's in.
I mean, you can't really play the 2 in the corner and leave the cue ball there because of the 5.
He's thinking of twisting the 5 ball back. That would be a pretty shot. He's close
The English
range
bank,
here.
yep.
All right.
This is a good possibility, too. And that may do it. It's going to be too wide. Going to hit the 1. Yep. Look at that cue ball, though.
Yeah, she had it displaying a little electricity coursing through his veins. He smiled. He's got his cherub-like demeanor on. Always seems to be cheerful.
Well, Johnny needs them all right now.
Yeah, it's ugly, too.
Cross side, 5 ball.
Cross side on the 5. This is definitely a walker. You don't want to hit this hard. You just want to walk it to the pocket. But if he makes this, he could win this game. Got to open up a little bit more. Now Daulton has got what he was waiting for. Straight back on the 1. And that's for the match.
This would be his 5th opportunity at match ball.
Going to play it underneath him, straight back underneath him.
Yeah, you can control the cue ball, I think. Be a little bit prudent here. It's just not all or nothing.
Well, if he hangs it up, that'll stop a lot of return. And if he makes it, oh boy. It keeps going. Not quite. Boy, that song comes to mind, that, it's now or never.
It's like Brumback's thinking 1 ball cross side. He turns his head as if to say, I don't know about that.
Well, let's see what he regroups and does. Cross side on the 1. And this is the shot. But you must make this. Because I can't believe for a moment that he's not going to leave something if he misses it.
Right.
Oh, disaster. Maybe double disaster. Well, single disaster is bad enough. 5 ball cross corner for the match. Shannon Daulton is short. Boy, oh boy. So that's the 7th shot at game ball or match
6.
ball?
No, that was his
That's
6th shot. Yeah. It was, you know what? This is a case where he's feeling a little heat, and I have to say his stroke mechanics were not ideal there. You know, he kind of had an abbreviated backswing. He's feeling the heat of trying to win this. He's smiling. He recognizes it. That's a ball he always gets closer than that, doesn't he?
He's leaving Johnny tough, though. I mean, this is not an easy straight back right here.
Not at all. It's off angle.
Very off angle. Very well hit, too. Boy, look at that. Hello. Look at the layout pattern, Mark. Do you go straight back with the 7 here and run the cue ball all the way down table? This is close to a scratch angle where in the pocket where the 4 is, isn't it?
But what's 7 ball? The problem? Oh, you mean try to twist it back and forth?
Yeah,
I think he's just playing
going to
safe.
pocket it. Yeah, he's going to pocket and leave it right there.
Just stick the cue ball.
Yeah, he couldn't really shoot there. 4-2 with Daulton on the hill, and he's got a shot at it right now. It wouldn't surprise me a bit to see him make this ball. As easy as the other ones have been, this is way tougher, and he's going to be on this. Wide.
Yeah, he raised up quite a little bit on that one, too. But, I mean, there's every reason to feel pressure on that because it's such a hard hit.
2 rail of 5 or across the 6? Or the 7, excuse me. What do you think? 2 rail of 5, cross the 7?
Well, this is, I mean, I'd go with whatever John picks. He knows the best. He's down at the table. Both of those look available. I guess he's going a little inside spin, crossing the 7.
And he's short.
No, he may scratch.
6 ball mate or 7. No. Oh, even worse. Disaster for sure.
So Shannon's going to have a spot shot now. Be 8th attempt at match ball.
Spot shot with ball in hand, too. Well, I think what we know we're going to see here. Straight back in the lower left-hand corner pocket.
Which one's the lower left hand?
Well, that would be the side that Shannon's shooting from. His stick is on. It would be this pocket pointing at the stick is pointing at. It won't be underneath him, in other words.
I see.
He's favorite to make this.
Oh, you said it, Bill. Well, 8th shot at match ball. You're not going to be able to give him that many. Shannon Daulton is going to be our champion here. The 17th Derby City Classic. All right, well, thank you, everybody, for joining us with coverage provided by the worldwide leader in billiard programming, Accu-Stats. On behalf of all of us, we look forward to joining us again soon.
Introducing Lucasi Hybrid, a whole new level of performance and technology. A cue with the revolutionary X-Shocks dampening system, eliminating vibration. G5 grip technology for enhanced traction and stability results in maximum cue control. Total sweet spot construction means unmatched power. And the Zero Flex Point ferrule provides dead-on accuracy, giving you the confidence you need in every shot. Lucasi Hybrid, the only cue that matters.